What's going on, everyone? This is Mir TV. This is going to be the Bundesliga preview. It's a bit late, I know, but this is going to be the Bundesliga preview of this match day. And we're going to do Eintracht Frankfurt versus Bayern Munich last. Although, like, they're the first to play, we're the first to play. But yeah, I always want to talk more about the Bayern match than the other matches. So we'll get into that at the end. But let's start with Augsburg versus Mainz. I have to go with Augsburg on this one. Honestly, I have to go with Augsburg on this one. I mean, both teams have really been underperforming. Augsburg, they're a team that should finish mid-table, but they've not actually played like a team that should finish mid-table. And Mainz, they had like one really good match where they lost, and then they got absolutely destroyed in the second match. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Augsburg for this one, just because I have higher hopes for them. Just because I rate Mainz a lot higher. So I'm going to go with Augsburg for this one. I know it's going to come back and bite me, but I'm going to go with a 3-0. Boy, oh boy. 3-0. Okay, let's keep it at 3-0. All right. Next up, Köln versus Hoffenheim. Hoffenheim, they've really been struggling, but now they got a new coach. So it's like, they could have the rush of having a new coach, or they could just continue playing the same until the coach can get his ideas in. It doesn't really matter, because the coach won't get the blame anyway. If the team loses, then it's like, okay, the coach hasn't had time to to bring in his ideas. If they win, it's like, yeah, they're on a high right now because they've got a new coach. So and Köln, they've been pretty decent actually. They've been pretty decent, not too bad, but they've been okay. They've been okay. But I'm gonna go with Hoffenheim for this one. I just think they've got a new coach for this year, and then next year obviously they have Finn coming in, 28-year-old. That'll be interesting to see. But I think I think they're gonna avoid the drop this year, because I really want the 28-year-old to have a good a good start, like have a team in the first Bundesliga, but not in the second. So that's what I want. That's why I want Hoffenheim this year to not get relegated, and that's why I think they're gonna start picking up the points, starting with this win, and I think they're gonna win the match against Köln 2-1. 2-1. That's my prediction. They're going to win 2-1. Hoffenheim's going to win 2-1. You heard it here first. Next up, Hertha Berlin versus Borussia Mönchengladbach. Who would I personally go for? Personally, obviously, Borussia Mönchengladbach. But they have been on a winning spree. I mean, the only games that they've lost were in the Champions League. Like a draw and a loss. But besides that, Borussia Mönchengladbach, ever since Favre resigned, I know I got that wrong last week. I'm going to try and get that wrong this time. Ever since Favre resigned, they've been on a high. They've been on a really, really, really big high. So for me, they are going to win. They should be winning. There is no reason why they should not be winning. They've been amazing so far. So I'm gonna go with Gladbach to win 4-0. 4-0. That's how crazy That's how crazy I rate them right now. I think Gladbach is going to win 4-0 in my opinion. Next up, Schalke vs Ingolstadt. Schalke have lost twice now against Borussia Mönchengladbach, first in the cup and then in the league. Boy, oh boy. And in general, I've in the league match, I thought Gladbach was all over them. In the cup match, I thought Schalke were the better team for like the first 20-30 minutes maybe, until Gladbach scored. Then then Schalke basically they crumbled and Gladbach became the better team. I think a win would do them good, so I think they're gonna win this match 2-1. 2-1. Yeah, you heard it here first. 2-1. 2-1. Next up, Werder Bremen, Borussia Dortmund. It has to be a win for Dortmund. I mean, you look at Dortmund, how they've been playing lately. 7-1. 7-1 against Stefan Effenberg. He was winning 2 matches. He won 2 matches. He was like on a high, like, yeah, unbeaten streak. Let's go into the DFB Pokal. Yeah. And then 7-1. It's like, no. No. Like, he didn't deserve that. But I guess it is what it is. That's just the way, I'm saying. And I know a lot of people don't believe me, but a lot of people that don't watch the league don't believe me, but if we weren't winning every single match this season, obviously it's a record for us, so if we weren't doing so well this season, us and Dortmund would be fighting for the top points. That's how good they have been this season. So if this were like last season or something, we'd be fighting for like the top spot. It'd be like a 2-point difference or something like that. So for those people that say that Bundesliga is boring, it's just because we're so good. Like, we are at break. We are setting a new record. If we win today, we're setting a new European record. So don't blame us. But yeah, I think Dortmund should win this match. And just because of the crazy scoring spree they've been on, I'm gonna say they're gonna win this match 4-1. 4-1. It was what I think Dortmund will win this match. Next up, Wolfsburg versus Bayer Leverkusen. Boy, we've got a game on our hands. Wolfsburg, where do I start? Lost in the cup. Okay, I did tactical analysis. I don't want to get into it anymore. But they lost in the cup, and they've so far been trying to replace Kevin De Bruyne, but they haven't really done that. I mean, you look at Wolfsburg, right? And Wolfsburg, they've been in the Champions League. Their whole method was, let's just cross the ball, let's just pass the ball to Bastos. That didn't work. Besides that, though, like the two standout players have really been Max Kruse, and you could maybe, like a big maybe, say Verena, not Verena. What's the name? Naldo. How do I get Verena? Anyway, the two standout players have really been Naldo and Kruse. And obviously Kruse, I don't know if he's back or not. If he is back, then Bayer Leverkusen should be worried. And the thing about Wolfsburg is they can counter. They know how to counter. But the same goes about like Bayer Leverkusen. They will go all out attack. That's basically how they play. They rush their man so much that if Wolfsburg can just get past the first man and just switch to play very fast, which they since they're able to counter very good, they should be able to do that. And if they do that, then they should be able to beat Bayer Leverkusen. But I just think Bayer Leverkusen is on a really big high right now, and Chicharito, he's been missing chances left and right, but he's also been scoring chances left and right. So it is what it is. It is what it is. And I know if someone has to point out that to me that I keep saying that, but literally it is what it is. I do think Wolfsburg is at home, but I think Bayer Leverkusen is gonna win this match. Very close. Actually, no, I can't even say that. I was going to say a 2-1, very close 2-1, but I can't even say that because it's Bayer Leverkusen. It's going to be like Wolfsburg is going to score 3 goals in the first half, and then Bayer Leverkusen is going to score 4 goals in the last 5 minutes or so. That's just the way they play. So I think this match is going to end up as a 4-3 for Bayer Leverkusen. You heard it here first. 4-3. 4-3. That's what's gonna be up. Bayer Leverkusen is going to win 4-3. Yes, a little crazy. I know, but it's just the way. It is what it is. Next up, on Sunday, Stuttgart versus Darmstadt. I think that Stuttgart should win this match. I just think and obviously Dortmund weren't playing Darmstadt, they were playing Paderborn, obviously. But I think Stuttgart should win against Darmstadt. I think this match would end as a 2-0. I want Stuttgart to have a little bit of luck because I've seen a few of the matches, and most generally they've been pretty good. Just haven't been able to convert. And I think the last match they actually won against Frankfurt. So, do your thing, Stuttgart. Do your thing. 2-0 for Stuttgart. That's what I think is going to happen. And next, Hamburg versus Hanover. I'm honestly... And if you would have asked me this last year, I would have not said that. But I think Hamburg's going to win this match. I think Hamburg's going to win this match 2-1. Yeah, I know. Yeah, crazy, I know. But it is... they've been playing... Actually been playing semi-decent this year. So... From that perspective, Hamburg to win 2-1. I said it, yeah. It is what it is. But that were the matches, the other matches on the Bundesliga. Let's actually get into Eintracht Frankfurt versus Bayern Munich. Now, if we win today, literally the match is today, it's not tomorrow. Like normally, obviously the previous one day before, but I literally just took too long and the match starts today. But if we win today, I think we'll be setting a new European record. I think we'll be equaling AC Milan's record, and I think Tottenham have got a record of 13 wins in the league. So we'll just be basically second. From what I can remember, I'm not too sure. You can edit me in the comment section down below if you think that I'm wrong. I'm not too sure right now, but. And for Frankfurt, they've been scoring a lot of goals. The only problem with them is that their defense is so bad. But I think against us, especially against Bayern Munich, who like to have the possession, we really do actually. Honestly, we really like to have the possession. But I think against us, they will play a lot more offensive, and I think that can really help them if they can play offensively as well. That will really be great for them. Now, looking at their players, they don't really have players to counter. That's the thing. They don't really have players that are fast. You look at Alex Meyer, Fußball God, and he's not able to run. So yeah, I don't think that he is really the striker we should be worried about unless they get a set piece, yo. But besides that, honestly, I think this match should be a win for us. But I do see Eintracht Frankfurt trying to pose a little bit of a threat, especially trying to counter. But they don't. They don't. From what I've seen, and I don't watch too much Frankfurt, but from what I have seen, they don't. They don't have fast players. They don't have the players to counter. That players that are able to pick out a pass. So for me, this should be a one-sided, unless they go all out attacking. If they go all out attacking, then this match could get interesting. Because if they go all out attacking, they have players to make the chances count, to make every cross count. Which I really don't see that happening. But looking at the team, maybe that's their best bet. Maybe that's their best chance. Maybe that's the best way to actually come out with something in this game. And it's gonna be interesting to see what they actually try and plan to do. But alright, I do think it's going to be a win for us, and I do see us equaling that record, that European record. Yes, we're going to do it, and I do think we're going to win. Oh boy, this is a little bit of a crazy result, so clearly I'm going a bit crazy right now, but I think we're going to win 5-0. That's really high, and the reason why I'm saying 5-0 is just because Frankfurt aren't that good defensively. They're very good offensively, don't get me wrong, but defensively, they're not that good. And with like Costa, okay, we don't know who's going to play it, let's face it. Because Robin, he might be playing. Coleman, he might be playing. Vidal, he might be playing. Kimmich, he might be playing. Alonso, he's probably going to be playing. You have all these players that can just make chances, create chances. And that's why I just think our offense is too good for their defense, which is really bad. So we have a great offense against the weak defense, and obviously that's a train wreck. That's a legitimate train wreck. So that's why I think that we're going to win this match 5-0. Boy, oh boy, if we actually lose this match, I will look stupid. But oh well, it is what it is. It's my preview. It's my prediction. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. Type away. And give this video a thumbs up. It's really not difficult. All you have to do is move your mouse to the like button and press like. But as always, people, rate, comment, favorite, subscribe. Peace out. Have a nice day. And bye. Oh yeah.